Good morning, all. It's Ian here from the Sports Card Side Hustle, and I'm coming to you today to show you my first auctions using the PSA Vault to eBay process. So it's kind of interesting. It's my first time trying it. Basically, when you grade with PSA, you can now save several steps where when they finish grading, you can say, I want to go to the vault, but then you can also choose list and auction this card for me on eBay. So you don't have to get it mailed from PSA back to yourself. And then after you set up the auction on your own, ship it out to that buyer, and so you save where you're not risking shipping once or twice more. It's just going from PSA to the final buyer that bought it from you. Now they're gonna give you your payout that's similar to the same as what PSA would give you. What eBay would give you, and I'll show you that. All right, so my first try with this, and I'm going to walk you guys through the process and show you all the results over the next week or two. But you see I had 10 Value Plus items graded. I showed you guys this recently that I've had a grading review on these 10 cards. Did well. Of the Ultra Modern, 5 of the 9 got 10s. So what I decided to do was take 4 of those and send them to the vault and to auction directly from the vault right away. So another thing that's going to give me a good comparison to know how well this does is if you look in the top 5 cards, I had 5 Wemby Silvers. 4 of them got 10s. So I'm going to auction them simultaneously and see how they do. I actually had this second one. If you look, this one here, the second one, I already auctioned it. I started it as soon as I had the digital scan. I started with that cert number and all the digital scans, and it just sold for $980. I can show you that. Final auction price was $980, and I got that for $4 something raw, so that's a good deal. Now, the first one, now I'm going to show you my listing. I went and found them after I got the email from them, and I found them in the PSA Vault. Sorry, when you go to my recently viewed here, this let's see, not the hyper. This silver right here is the first one in that grading order, right? So you won't even notice that it's me selling it. You'll notice that it's PSA. Now they get a lot more traffic now because people are saving them as a seller. So let's see if that gives them an advantage. And when you go to the description, it actually gives you a lot of rules. If you want to sell this, you can see the commission table at the bottom. So 500 to 1,000, which is the price range of the cards I sent. Like this card just sold for $980 by me. Same commission that I would have paid eBay, but I saved a couple shipping steps. If it goes over 1,000, I save 3% commission. Over 2,500, I'm down to 9% commission. And for 5,000 plus, which I do have a card like that or two coming up, gonna be only 7% commission. So what I want to see is, do I get the same price? Will I end up with a similar price to the $980 that just sold? I did nothing to this listing. They did it. They chose it. So you'll see differences between theirs and what I just sold, right? I wouldn't put the words in quite the same order. This is theirs, selling my card. This is their listing, and this is a same card that I just sold, one serial number off. Okay, this is where I got a $980 on this card, $980. I just sold it. Just finished late last night. So you'll see that serial number is 9441. They have 9440 selling for me right now in its first day of auction. It hit $100 so far. Okay, so that's how the process works. You choose that at the end of your grading. Even before it ships, you can still change here. I still have these buttons that change ship back to me or list on eBay up until it ships. So then it tells me the status after that. All right, now when I go to my recently viewed, you can see my 4 that I have there, and we'll track them, and I'll let you know how they go. So my recently viewed, the top one is the one I just sold, but this one is the first one they're selling for me. So these are my cards in auction if anyone's interested. A Wemby Silver, PSA 10. The next one is my Magic Johnson rookie. I got a 7 on that. It's in 12 hours in, it's up to 202. The next one is a hyper. I'm sorry, that's a... let me make sure I got these right. Okay, I looked at a different one there, I think. The next one that's mine is a Hyper. And that's my PSA 10. It's only up to 2150 so far. We'll see how it goes. And then the next one is my Josh Allen Vertical Kaboom that got a PSA 9. So if you look at my grades, it's the top one here, listed on eBay. Scan through these. And then the bottom three. Hyper listed on eBay. Josh Allen Vertical Kaboom PSA 9 listed on eBay. And the bottom one being a Magic Johnson Larry Bird rookie PSA 7 listed on eBay. So let's keep an eye on these. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll compare these sales to the same card selling at the same time. So that I'll start the fourth one down here, ends in 9443. I'll start that in auction as well. Have it end about the same time as PSA selling that card for me, and I'll have it with my listing. We'll compare how those two sales go. All right, and I'll let you know how the process is. You'll see. Is it worth it? What do you think? Do you want to try it out? So check out the PSA Vault process. Watch me do it. Watch and learn. Let me know if you have any questions. And hit those like and subscribe buttons, please. Thank you. Have a good day, all.